A new semester will bring new regulations for public schools statewide. Sections of Governor Kim Reynolds' education law signed this summer will start to take in effect. The law is Reynolds' approach to enforcing her parent-first method to schooling. As we've told you, this law partially creates new guidelines surrounding name and pronoun usage in the classroom, but it also dictates what books and materials can be used in the classroom in the first place. And starting January 1st, schools can be penalized for not following the guidelines the state puts out regarding those materials. Some districts have already taken action to revamp their libraries and classes, but the largest district in the state is just now finalizing those plans. Local 5's Connor O'Neill spoke with the Des Moines Public Schools superintendent about how they're navigating the law.
How clear, in your opinion, do you feel like Governor Reynolds and all the legislators in Iowa have they been clear with that law, in your opinion?
We want to make sure that we are in compliance with that law, but also not compromising the quality of education by not exposing our students to a number of sort of different books and a variety of books, right?
How can you make sure that that this law doesn't interfere with your guys' district's school's curriculum?
This continuous review of our curriculum materials, continuing to conduct audits, if you may, of our library resources, both libraries in our schools and certainly those in our classrooms.
Have you worked with other school districts, other superintendents, in the metro area or in Iowa as a whole to come up with a plan if you're going to be removing any books, or just how to address this law in total?
We have thought partnership around how to respond. But where Des Moines Public Schools sits in terms of our position and response is, while I've seen other places where there are list of banned books, we have not created a list. We do not intend to create a list of banned books, but what we are committed to doing is certainly to keep our finger on the pulse of what is happening legally in terms of the response to the law.
Yes. As a superintendent of the largest school district, having a relationship with both Democratic and Republican leaders, what do you want to see come out of that legislative session in terms of education?
Yes, there's so much, right? I have a long wish list that I would love to be able to partner with our legislators around, be thoughtful about our teacher compensation across the state, and certainly we know that this is a national challenge as well. How can we receive state assistance to make sure that teachers are compensated appropriately?
And aside for advocating for better teacher pay, Larissa, Superintendent Dr. Ian Roberts said his #1 priority going into next month's legislative session is pushing to build more all-day preschools throughout the district.
All right, Connor, thank you. If you want to see the full interview with Dr. Roberts, that's on our We Are Iowa Plus app on Amazon Fire to Roku and Apple TV right after this newscast.